Hello and welcome back again. It has been another hot minute since I've been on YouTube and actually recorded a video. And I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt in the last time that it was a hot minute. Coincidence? I'm just joking. So, I know I have done this for the last couple videos where I say I'm gonna try to record more often, do at least once a week, and I apologize for just disappearing, going MIA. But honestly, it's just life gets in the way, and most importantly, the problem was I did not have a niche. I did not know what my niche was, but after 4 years, because I started YouTube in 2018 to take it seriously, I finally understand what my niche is and what I'm going to do with my channel. So here's to 4 years of finally figuring it out. Anyways, so the purpose of this little intro here is to explain I have a niche now. I'm going to actually be uploading more frequently, and also to explain to you guys I am still going to do Penny for Your Thoughts podcast, as you can see by the title. The only difference is until I get more people comfortable with me, it's honestly just going to be me doing reviews about movies, actors, or TV shows. Because thing is, when it comes to television, I watch a lot of it. And that's about the only subject I really feel I can have an opinion on without stepping on too many toes or offending people. And also it being entertaining, so, Now, let's just jump into it. Since it's relevant right now, since it's freshly out streaming on Disney+. And what is it, you may ask? It's the title of the video, Eternals. Now, you guys don't understand why I'm so frustrated, and I will explain shortly why I am. But first, let me give a little backstory of why I'm frustrated. I am frustrated because there's 2 films that I watched that were so, in my opinion, horrible. I could not finish watching them, and that is, pardon me, Playing with Fire, that came out in 2019 with John Cena, and Vacation Friends, also John Cena, and that's a 2021 film. Now, what these films have in common that I did not like them is just, I frankly thought it was bad story writing, bad acting, not so much Vacation Friends because those actors are great. I just don't understand why they made John Cena and the girlfriend, or maybe she's a wife, I honestly don't remember because I never finished it, so extra, just so cringe. But Playing with Fire, I couldn't finish watching it because, unfortunately, in my opinion, the children actors were I couldn't. I couldn't. And then that's all I'm going to say about it. Those 2 films that I think are so horrible, that should have gotten way worse reviews, did better than Eternals. That have better reviews than Eternals. And it doesn't make sense. Let's give a little backstory about Eternals, okay? Eternals originally was going to come out on November 6th in 2020. And then it got pushed to February 12th of 2021. But then it got pushed again to November of 2021. And why? Because of COVID. That's not a shocker. Everything got kind of jolted around when it comes to everything. Movies, work, life got jolted around because of COVID. We all know this. This is nothing new. Which, they say that since Ant-Man in 2015, that the MCU Eternals is the lowest that they've had when it comes to tickets. Now, maybe the reason why for that is because people still aren't comfortable going to the movie theaters. A lot of people still want to stay at home, still want to do 6 feet of distance, still want to wear the mask because they know that COVID is still definitely going on, and it's, frankly, lately, it's been getting worse because there's more variants out there. Anyways, I digress. So, skipping the money it made for, an MCU film, I don't care about that. What I care about is why it has 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. 47, okay? Not even 50. It's 47, an F, okay? And you want to know why it got rated so poorly? It is because of the openly gay character in the movie. I'm smiling because I'm so mad. It is 2022, people. Okay? Love is love, all right? There should be no more judgment. It's 2022, okay? People just need to mind their business and live for themselves, okay? Don't worry about other people. Just focus on yourself, okay? And that's all I gotta say about it, okay? I don't want to get too into it because then I'll probably get red and start hyperventilating because it's something I'm really passionate about when it comes to people judging people based on their sexual orientation or anything for that matter. So I'm gonna calm down. I need a minute. Eternal started streaming on Disney Plus on January 12th, and I actually just watched it a day later. So that's why I'm doing this review 2 days later after the fact that it was released on Disney Plus, because I wanted to be relevant. I don't want to have to do this review from a couple weeks from now, a month from now, when everybody's already done reviews and it's already been talked about, which it probably has already. I unfortunately just haven't seen them, and it's frustrating because I think it's something that we should be talking about, because it should have gotten higher ratings. It should be talked about. It should be, thought as one of the best films so far of 2022, because it really is, like, the diversity, the representation. Like, this film I honestly think is a great film, and not only because of the diversity and the representation, but because while you're watching the movie, you honestly don't really know what's going to happen until whether it's like 10 minutes before and you're like, wait a minute, in the beginning this happened, so this must be coming up. But normally, lately at least, there have been so many films where you just automatically, you see the film, you see one preview, and you already know what the movie's going to be about, what the plots, what the twists are, everything. But Eternals? Maybe it's because I didn't watch any previews whatsoever. I didn't see any reviews. The only reviews I heard about was that it did so bad, and so I forgot about it. But then once it started streaming on Disney Plus, I was like, hey, this is a Marvel movie. I want to watch it. And it's just crazy to me because it was such a good film, and I don't understand why people aren't more hyped about it. But I must say, the only part I personally didn't like, and people are probably gonna hate me for saying this, is the little extra scene at the end of the credits. Please don't hate me. I'm just not a fan of him. So I was a little disappointed that the last character, who should have been like, this huge person, at least someone like that we recognize very well, that you guys probably recognize very well. I do recognize him. I'm just not a fan of him. And that's Harry Styles. I have no problem with him. Like, I think he's a singer. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know him. I'm not. So for him to be an additional character at the very end, I was just expecting someone that I recognize. But I can't say anything yet because I need to see another film with him in it actually being part of a movie, so that way I can then make a judgment of whether or not I like him as an actor, because right now I'm just a blank page. But that's the only negative thing I could really say about the film, is that one part at the very end of the movie where I was just a little disappointed that it wasn't someone else. But I don't hate that it was Harry Styles. I just was a little disappointed because, frankly, I'm not a big fan of him. And it's simply because I don't know his work. That's it. Hopefully, after I recorded this whole video, there's some actual sentences that make sense for this review, because I wrote notes down, but I feel like I did not follow them. So we shall see. Anyways, if you guys saw Eternals and you liked it, I would really suggest you going to some sort of like the Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if you can even go on Rotten Tomatoes to make your own review, but just, somehow make a review. Say like you liked it. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how you can do that. I'll try and search it up, and it'll be in my description box of what you can do to get this movie the recognition that frankly I think it deserves. But if you haven't watched it, I definitely suggest watching it. I definitely think it's a good movie to watch. But yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. It always supports my channel and it supports me as a creator, and I can't wait to get into more movies with you guys. Have a great night, day, wherever you are. Bye.